you guys are well. So I want to do something very interesting, something that I was supposed to do a long time, but I don't know, I think I didn't have the confidence to do it before, so that I'm like, okay, as in, let me do it now and let's just see how things go. So okay guys, what I have here is wine. I've got wine. It's I don't know, the Pinotage wine of South Africa 2023. I don't know if you feel like a good, but I'm gonna sip on this wine while I'm asking your questions, because I know any minimables or is going to be so I just want to make this interesting, and I want to shoot, and might get tipsy. I don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll just, I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna ask the questions and take a sip from the wine and see how far I can answer your questions. So I'm going to start pouring wine and I'm gonna start answering questions. So I think I'm just gonna just have it first, and then I'm gonna start answering your questions. Hope this is not cringy. It's just something new that I'm starting. I'm a lover of wine, so it smells so good. Just put it down here. So because I'm gonna make a mess, and because I'm mess, especially here. Okay, let me get comfortable. Let's sip. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so okay guys, so now I don't know, yeah, so this is my hair. This is V hair. So now when you see me wear hair, just know that I'm always wearing V hair. Ayikho enye brand that I wear. Just know it's V hair. Yeah, so that's not a question, by the way. I'm just telling you. The advertiser, and my hair is actually good quality, but don't worry. There was a little, when you run a business, and a lot happens, so it has to be delayed. But delayed does not mean it's going to be a forever thing. There are just things that we had to we just had to stop, the whole December summer project that we were doing, because there was just some so, but siyaqhubeka, and I mean guys, amantombazana asithenga inwele all the time, so ningastress kakhulu. It's gonna be available. Everything is done. It just needs to run now, because we're planning on running adverts, also adding the new hair, which is so good, and I love it, and I wear this hair all the time, so Nani sana, you're gonna be rocking this hair soon, so ningawari guys. I'm still in my first class, because I'm such a disappointment. But let me start on the question so I don't waste time. Let me see. How do you deal with negative people around you? How do I deal with negative people around me? I'm that person who ignores everything. I think ndifunde kakhulu in not responding to izinto needs, and just not caring about what people say about me, because abantu, they always have opinions about anything, whether wenza kakuhle, whether wenza kakubi. People are going to say anything about you. So I've learned in Domana, I just need to live my own life the way that I want to, without fearing anything. Because I remember I was in a phase where I was beniphilela bantu, and I wanted to be this perfect little wifey, you know, a good girl. I'm still a good girl, but I'm just saying, you know, that really delayed a lot of things in my life, because I gave my life to something that was not meant for me. Yeah, one. And not only I made that mistake once, I made it twice. So now I'm out of that phase, and I'm this whole new person, and I am a new person. And when I mean a new person, I mean in Dobana, I've got like new priorities, I've got new boundaries, I've got, you know, levels. Are funny anymore. People I talk to, people I vibe with, people are my friends. They are, you know, like uchinjile, and it's much better. How I think about myself is even better. The confidence that I have, it's in the clothes that I wear. It's in the it's just in everything right now in my life has changed. Even the kind of people who approach me are not the same people who approached me back then. So that's why kind of this quote, invest in yourself and invest in your looks, and the rest will follow. The next question is, are you studying? Are you studying? If not, please do. We want to see you in. I'm done with my studies. I finished them last year. To be honest, I've been delaying a lot in fundos, and it was because I was focusing on something that I was not supposed to be focusing on. But I really thank God in Dobana sent Funda, and you know, iminyaka ndidlulisile in university because but I thank God that I was able to dibanisa mandla, even like his strength, God's strength, you know, God gave me strength. Now my mentality changed, so and this year I should be graduating. Actually, I will be graduating this year. I'm just waiting for everything to be finalized, and then yeah, and I'll be wearing the gown. So yeah, I'm actually very happy, and I think that day, when the day comes, when I actually receive my invitation, you know, for the graduation, I'm going to be very emotional, because it finally, you know, I don't need to be running away from that question in Dobana ufundile or anything, difundile, and like all my modules are complete finally. And I'm actually very happy that abantwana bam now will actually say mommy is a graduate, mama ufundile into ethile, mama is something, mama is not just, you know, this, she's also that. On career day, my kids will be able to say something on mama baba. So it's also me trying to show my kids that imfundo ibalekile, you know, andishiyanga imfundo nje, like I was actually like, I completed school, so I ndifuna nabo bayazi into yobana xa bengafuni isikolo ndibabonise certificate yam matric yam, nobonise, you know, my degree, babonise yonke zonke izinto, babonise bajonga nansi, yabona, nawe ndifuna ube nayo. Will you ever be in a public relationship? No, I don't think so. As much as watching couples on social media, they're being so happy, shooting the content, for myself, you know, like it's so tempting. As much as I'm so scared of the risk, because I'm not traumatized about what happened to me the last time, you know, with that whole thing, and I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. But you know, like I don't want to go through that again. Okay, let's call it trauma again. It's probably trauma, and I don't need therapy, guys. Please don't suggest therapy in the comments, but please go. No, I don't do therapy. You know, I've got my parents, talk to them. got friends that I talk to, close friends I've been friends with for 10 years and stuff, so like I don't think I'll ever be in a public relationship because like ingascared this time ibe yinto yam, yabona, ibe yinto yam. I don't think you guys will also know if I'm married or if I'm engaged. You guys will know if I'm going on a vacation. It will probably be with him, but you guys won't know because I won't show him, and you guys, so I need to because I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to post anything. Like, I know you guys have been seeing me posting, with dudes, but those are just dudes, literally, some are just buying food now, but I'm just like, no, let's be friends, and they understand, but I'm quite ready for that. So it's just like I'm just living life to the fullest. That's it. I'm just doing what I was supposed to do when I was younger, but like I'm not wilding or anything. I'm not partying, sleeping around. I'm not doing that, but like I'm just free, and I think I'm enjoying the freedom that I have. And I think I'm done with this class, so I'm going to my second class now. Okay, next question. Does Mhlopekazi speak Zulu and uyakwazi na uthetha isiXhosa? Mhlopekazi still speaks a bit of Zulu, but since ehlala nam, like she's now like into Xhosa, like uthetha isiXhosa. So uyamixa. I don't know if I should say uthetha isiSuthu or what, but uyamixa, and yeah, she's more on I think it's 50-50. Yeah, it's 50-50. And it's like she speaks a lot of English, and I think it's because of the YouTube she watches, the things she watches on TV, the things the books she reads. Mhlopekazi really loves reading. She loves story times. On YouTube, she has her fave YouTubes, like in Tangasaki, those little kids who actually like do like basendlini, and they make popsicles, they bake. So she's into that. She loves drawing a lot. So yeah, like I see a lot of talent there, and like I mean, it's excited. I can't wait to see but uzomanjani I say Kulile and what career she's going to like get into when she's like older. So Mhlopekazi is more on, she's 50-50. She's like obviously Xhosa, so I think she might speak both languages because it's been a long time in Asai KZN, so for her to still have the Zulu, it means in the manner, okay, no, maybe I don't think the Zulu is gonna like completely come out, because Mhlopekazi ebese KZN for 1.5 to 2 years. Damlanda, so yeah, she wasn't there for like a long time, because Mhlopekazi ukhuliswe ndim, like from birth up until she was like 1. I was just like 2 actually, and then after her second birthday, I remember she had a second birthday pana, and then in Wogu Damshia, and then when she turned, before she turned 4, Ogani was it? Yeah, I think it was Ogani after she turned 4. Wabuya was agum. Yeah, so she's now 6. Yeah, this is a 6th year, so it's when a 6 with me. So yeah, I mean, she still has a Zulu in her, so I don't think it's a Poma anytime soon. I don't know. Yeah, well, good for her if it stays. So she speaks 3 languages, English, Xhosa, and Zulu. I'm hoping that she learns a bit of Afrikaans, because the school that she's going to, she's starting grade R, so the school she's going to is multiracial. There's Afrikaans, there's English, I'm not sure there's Xhosa, I think there is, I'm not sure, but Yeah, it's a multiracial school, so yeah, I'm hoping that she learns Afrikaans. She is saying some Afrikaans words, and sometimes I'm shocked, like, you guys, like, you want to speak Afrikaans, which will be very interesting because now when I was still growing up in Dukula, I also went to multiracial schools. So andazi ukutheni Afrikaans ndingayazi. It's, I know Afrikaans, I can hear it, but like, and I don't know if it's because I wasn't pendula, like I don't know how to respond to, like, but ndiyakuva bangahlaba Afrikaans izokuva, like I'll hear you 100%, like what you're saying about me, and andizokwazi iphendula pha kuba inhloko kuba ndikuphendula say, but ngoku iproblem is udzeka kaphumi yomlomo. Ama ndiyafakala now, but yeah, are you engaged? I didn't do my nails, sorry, but no, I'm not engaged. Do I wish I was engaged? And yazi, I really don't know. Like, yazi, I'm not, like, I still believe in love, and I still believe in like all of that. Yabona, I'm not traumatized by what happened to me. I think it's because after kwenzeke la nto yenzekile, I focused on myself, because my mom said to me, I come to feel sorry. If you're gonna sit here and sulk because of something that didn't go well, impilo iyaqhubeka, and no one's gonna feel sorry for you. You've got kids that you need to be strong for, you need to be happy for. So that's when I was like, Yazin, my mom is right. No one's gonna feel sorry for me. I need to get up and push myself, because I go in. And look at me now. Look at me now. Everyone. So what's that? Okay, I'm hearing stuff. I think it's the wine. So yeah, I mean impilo njalo, like no one is gonna feel sorry for you, to be honest. No one. If I pagami, I was tinty, or you know, like, just get rid of the bad energy, forgive yourself for taking those decisions. Zoba right, you'll be just fine. Akuncedi ukuba ubhizi akuncedi man ubhizi unansik ukuzifilela sorry, like it really doesn't help. You know, you always have to leave a big room of disappointment in your life, because this is life. And impilo, yeah, life can turn you in the worst way. You planned your whole life, this is where I'm supposed to be, this is where I'm gonna be. You get a man, you're already imagining the wedding, you're already imagining how everything's gonna be, you already have this whole picture in your life, then boom, disappointment. Now you fall into depression. Now, right, you don't want to see your friends, don't want to see your family. So I almost did that to myself, until my mom was like, yay, don't do that, Guam. Don't do that. Now I was raised by a strong woman, so I can't be weak. Okay, so this is an assumption. You now have a boyfriend. Okay. I don't have a boyfriend. I'm jolly, ndiyafunwa by a lot of men, but I'm very selective. I'm not lonely, but I'm just not ready for a relationship at the moment. But I'm not lonely. I don't know if that makes sense. You guys can see when I'm not lonely. I did dingy. I'm not starving. But another. Okay, no, not another. Another boyfriend. Yeah, but how do I put it? It's in a quote. Kamalema, we are cruising nicely. Yeah. We are cruising nicely. Just no pressure, no nothing. I'm cruising nicely. No, there's no one I call an official boyfriend as yet. But you guys wouldn't know anyways. Everyone, so even if Victoria Jola and the poster, but I'm not dating anyone. But I'm cruising nicely. I'm having fun, so yeah, that is all. Yeah, so what's the next question? How is life lately? Life is nice. To be honest, 2025 was amazing. Yeah. 2026 I'm praying, but I don't have any expectations for 2026. I don't have any expectations, but I'm hoping and I'm praying that 2026. I'm already starting on a good note, and I thank God for that. God has been with me. God has been with me through the worst times. God has been with me through the good times, and I'm actually very, very happy. I'm in a happy space. My kids are happy. They have a happy mom. So like I money that I actually like. Yeah, I mean, happiness is what we all pray for. My name, Guvyokazi, my English name is Happiness. So I'm now living up to my name. I'm living up to my name. And happiness for a reason. I was called Happiness through my entire school years for a reason. And I ignored that destiny just so because I was playing a good girl. And what did playing a good girl get me? Nothing. So sometimes being a good girl, wanting to be a wifey, it's not going to do nothing to you. It works for Abanye because in Pilo it's different. You can be a good person and you get effed up. And life will just while those who are just being themselves and having fun and just doing whatever they want to do in life, their lives are that's what I'm gonna say. Okay, next question. No offense. Why did you decide to lose weight? Like what came to your mind? I think that's what I was trying to say. What came to my mind? Why saying no offense though? Like, okay. Why did I decide to lose weight? Okay. I decided to lose weight because I hated being fat. To be honest, I did not like being fat. I hated my body. I only gained weight because I wanted to be loved. Because the person I was with preferred, a big mama, and I decided to do that to myself and gain weight because I wanted him to love me because my type. Otherwise, being a big mama is not what I want. It's not a cup of tea. I don't like being fat. I hated being fat. I was fat my whole life. I was fat from primary. I was fat through high school. Actually, in high school I was the fattest. And then I think in 2017, 2018, I started losing weight again. I worked out and my body was beautiful. And then that was till 2019, 2020, and then I started gaining weight again after I gave birth to my first daughter, Umhlopegazi. And then after that, I think I lost weight again because I need to capture when and you're going through postpartum and stuff. Like I wasn't eating or anything like that. I lost a lot of weight. And then when you lose, like you when you're going through postpartum, you change physically and all of that. So I was looking at abantu bebezenva kwam, the new girlfriends and all of that, and they were big mama, and now I was just no longer that. And then I gained back all the weight, and I gained back all the weight by choice because I felt like ndiyashiywa. And then I gained it back. And that was because I found my type, because sometimes I would see the way, like, yeah, you just losing too much weight and all of that. But because I wanted to be loved and I wanted to last longer in the relationship, I gained back the weight. And yeah, I mean, sometimes you make decisions that you don't like simply because you want to be loved, and that is something that I would really recommend you guys don't do. Don't make that mistake in your life because you're gonna regret it. Unfortunately, I'm one of those people. Abakhethe to change their physical selves because they want to be loved. So no, I lost weight because I was finally out of that whole thing and I could be myself again. And me being like this is who I really want to be. Or slender. I'm not really slender, I don't know, but yeah, no, this is the body that I have now is a body that I've always wanted. I remember in the primary in high school and I was like fat, and then I was bullied a lot for my body weight, for being like fat and stuff. And then I didn't know how to control it. I didn't know what to do to lose weight. I didn't know because like age, ne? You eat, you gain weight. And then you don't know how to lose the weight. And then I think when I got older, like when I turned 18 years old, that's when I found out about, okay, if you want to lose weight, and then I lost weight from there. And then I was looking, and then I gave birth, and then obviously I was in that setup, and then gaining weight was a choice that I made because I wanted to feel accepted and feel loved and fitting. But now I did this because ndifuna uzithanda. I want to be who I always wanted to be. I want to be this girl, and now I am this girl. So yeah, that's why I lost weight. I hope everything I said made sense. If not, I'll probably have to make another video. Your skin is glowing. What's the secret? So I use Nivea for my face. I don't do ezinto. These facials and yens. If my face breaks out, I just continue with it because sometimes if face break out, so you break out because of utya wrong food okanye uya kwi-period okanye it's just like utye into engavumelanga nawo. Mna I use Nivea. Let me show you. Nzoyithatha so that you guys can see. So I use this. I use this. It's kuthiwa Nivea Sun Protect and Moisture. Eternant Chitocell project with vitamin C and but it's 50 plus UVA, UVB, very high protection against short and long-term UV damages, UVA, UVB protection system, water resistant and no white cast, 48-hour moisture. So ndisebenzisa yona for myself and iyandinceda yeah, so iyandinceda. It's actually a very good product, and I actually really recommend it to niyisebenzise. Yeah. How did you lose weight? I want to lose too. I did a gastric sleeve surgery at Turkey, with Dr. Girdle. These are fucking details on the corner so that you guys can see. Yeah, he's really amazing. You guys have no idea how happy I am that I took that route, because gaining weight is literally not guaranteed. I'm not gonna gain weight ever again, Yabona. So yeah, I'm still in my second class, by the way. Yeah, I'm about to be in my third class. So that's how I lost weight. Okay, let me see if there's more questions so that I can delete. Okay, I'm seeing a very interesting question up. Okay. Guys, like, yeah, okay, but I think that's the only one that I'm doing. Okay, so this is an assumption. People always assume you are still hung up over your baby daddy. That's what they want to see. I think wafuna ubona londo, but unfortunately people move on in life, and we just move on in life. Guys, you can give birth 5 times, and if includes and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, people move on in Bileni. People move on. That's why I don't get baby mamas or baby daddies who are a problem to new partners, because why are you being a problem? your partner moved on, now we move on. I don't understand. I don't like guys, this is why I'm not a bitter baby mama, or I'm not running after my baby daddy, because I don't see the need of doing that. I don't see it. Why would I want to terrorize life yomntu endihlukene naye? If akondli, if iyafuna ukondla makondle. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna It's my third glass. Guys, even think one I tank. No, like genuinely asking. If I sell wine, like ingapa ipalwe kamalam. I tank. Okay, as I was saying, like, why would you want to do that? Like, why is my problem? Like, one thing about me, I let people move on. If partner yakho, if mina umuntu, no one 10, let them be. I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in all of that. You guys are just not meant to be. You know? Yeah, that person did you dirty, but when I get pagame and just move on with your life. Everyone, akuncedi into yobana ubusy ngokusakha uthi hayi the karma knows the address. Whatever you guys say, man, get revenge or whatever. I see you guys busy palang revenge body and what. I'm not revenging anyone. I'm doing what makes me happy, because empilweni ayikho into yokuba wenzela omnye umuntu because ufuna abe jealous okanye ufuna umtyekisa. I'm doing what I'm doing because it's what I want to do. And I want to attract new people in my life. I don't want to attract some old energy. I want to attract an old energy. Otherwise, I would have still remained fat. And attracting the same kind of people. Yeah, bona. But now I'm attracting some new company. I'm attracting Awandabacha in Pilunium. Like I'm attracting a different kind of people that I never knew that would approach me, by the way. So yeah, I mean, I didn't even forgot what the question was. Let me check. Yeah, people assume that you still hung up over your... No, I'm not hung up over my baby daddy. I've moved on. He's moved on. He's doing what he wants to do. He's doing what he loves to do. I've moved on. I'm doing what I love to do, what I want to do. Yabona. So now it's up to him. We were not meant to be. So I really hope that you guys will stop all of that. On the poster, you guys are like, no, we are check. Maybe once you back. No, he doesn't. That he loves. I have a new type that I love. I don't just vibe with anyone. I vibe with who I'm like, I wanna remember where I am. We can make a sexy couple. Like, that's where I am now. So move on, guys. So it was moving on. I'm not hating on anyone. I let him go because it was not meant to be. And with his kids, because we were having sex. xolana nomntu, I'm protected, yazala. Yenzeka ki-one night stand, yenzeka kwizinto ezithize. Yabona? There was love, yaphela. Now we move on. So being hung up by an ex is so useless when you are just delaying your life. That's what I'm gonna say. Next question. Mina, I want you to work with more brands. Sana, we are ready to support you even for Mhlophekazi. Those didn't hear. Mina, I want you to work with more brands. Sana, we are ready to support you even for Mhlophekazi. Okay. I've been getting a lot of comments about brands. What's the brands? Why aren't brands approaching you? Why? Guys, I go to my profile and I see my highlights and they are brands. Okay, I do like anyone who's influencing, because I don't call myself as an influencer. I don't call myself as an influencer. I feel like if mhlambi you call yourself influencer, it's supposed to be levels or mihlali ndamase levels is go Beverly okanye yabona, like the levels, like one levels, you know. For me, those are influencers. That's who I regard as influencers. Now I'm not there yet. Up until I see that, I'm going very far in life, that it's then I know, but I want to guys call me an influencer, but like now I don't call myself influencer. I just feel like you guys just enjoy my content, what I post, because now you guys know that I'm not always on social media. I'm posting a cool, but you guys are still there. When I post, you guys are reacting, you guys are, you know, and I really appreciate that a lot. And I'm really trying to make content as much as I can. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this, and I'm doing something like, okay, it's not something new. I love wine, but like just so you guys can see me, Dipuza, and probably you guys will tell the difference when I wanna go yangena. But question yeah, in terms of brands, guys, if brands is support, wonderful support. To be honest, brands will support who they want to support. I mean, not support, man. Brands will want to appreciate. Brands will want to approach who they want to approach. Yeah, but yeah, brands will work who they want to work with. I'm not, and you said, and you call, and I like pressure of working with brands, because I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy with, you know, the support I'm getting from you guys. I'm actually happy where I am. I would love to work with a lot of brands, but if brands approach as approach, and I really don't believe in working with brands is actually making you win, because you're just advertising for one. I've got my own brands. I've got VH, I've got iCard. If they're one woman and my things are not going well, you know, and my sales are not, you know, I approach influencers, but nindi promote because the food thing is some more, because I'm not thing enough. So now with my brand, I'm going to choose a certain people in Funuba bandi promote my products. So if I feel like I'm in Funilo, I need some approach. If you're Funilo, some approach. So I feel like that's how brands work. Maybe I'm not their cup of tea, abanye. Yeah, but I do get approached by brands. But I feel that brands will approach me, but they're international brands, like brands in USA, brands from France, brands from abroad. The ones here not really. Yeah, so yeah, I hope I'm making sense. But in the way, brand is not really and family pressure, and it's not hurting me or anything like that. It is what it is. And I really wish in a way brands be into you guys are going to go ngayo, because it's something that happens no random. Like working with a brand is like a random thing. Like you randomly receive email so it can happen anytime. They want it can be a brand lifetime, but it's now and then you get hundreds of thousands. When you get small brands, but when they gift you this, those advertisers will give you free products. They want attend our events, and yeah. I mean, I've been approached by a lot of brands. Events, different emails, but the problem is that in Sekapa. So when they approach me, so in Sekapa, and then I can't attend the launching events in the events is able. So okay, that's where the problem is. Maybe I need to move to Joburg. Yeah, but so in move. It's gonna be kind of a challenge because I find if I'm gonna move to Joburg, I need to find a school for my kids. I need to find nanny for Zulu. I need to a trustworthy nanny, not just any nanny. Because move at Joburg is easy for me, but so since there's kids are involved, I need to make sure that the move is a smart one. But I would love to be in Joburg because I really do get invites for events, Mama and the Cape Town is just, yeah. Do you have any friends? If yes, how many? I'll repeat that. Do you have any friends? If yes, how many? I've got one best friend. I was friends with her for 10 years. Her name is Gutandile. I think if you go through my profile, if you go deep into my profile, you'll find her. I don't post her because siyafana man, like I don't want to put her into the public space because she's very private. And I've got two friends also. One is public and one is not really public. I don't want to say their names because it's I only feel comfortable saying Tandile's name because Tandile has been in my life for forever, and it's not the first time I've spoken about her. I would say I've got three friends in my life at the moment. One of best friends, one of friends, close friends. So that is it. Like I really I'm very careful with the circle I keep in Bilenium. I don't just and touching the bang in my life. Very careful about the Nimfagayo because uncertain anymore who I put in my life. I've got very dinezindo, that I feel like I mean, especially in the fun like I'm known, so I'd rather not have my things that are happening in my private life go public. And abantu babeske bathethe nobani love with it, like niyabona ngoku aniyazi ukwenzeka ntoni empilweni yami because of the circle that I keep, which is very important. Even ngachata ngomso you guys won't know because of the circle that I keep now. So you guys wouldn't know honestly because I'm very careful with the circle I keep. Even if I date, like I don't date but I get a man, like it be official kuzofuneka ndijonge isircle yakhe lo ndoda leba akanabantu abaphaphayo na in his life, akanabantu abaphaphayo because sochata apha and then sithi thina no asifuni kwazi basichatile kuzokhona lo zostila ivideo ayise kwi-bloggers. I don't need that in my life. because it has happened before. Umtapleni impilo yami. Bye. If I do this, so I'm very capable of my life with the circle that I have in my life. Yeah. Next question. This is kind of sensitive. Will you ever consider taking the kids to the paternal side of the family, or awukho lapho? That is complicated, and I think Londo Leo, I don't even know how to respond to that, to be honest. Things are very complicated at the moment, and things were said, things that I don't understand were said. So andifuni open, like, as much as I want to answer that question, I really feel like this is not the platform to answer it. I feel like it needs to be there. Ndikhona nam there. Because a YouTube channel won't do nothing. So I feel like you guys are still going to be asking yourself questions about abantwana, baphi, do they visit there, do they what there. I think lo mbuzo lowo uzokwazi uphenduleka on that platform leya inkulu le ibukela ngayo South Africa yonke. Izokwazi uphenduleka pha, not on my channel. But going back to that question, I've been considering it, but because of izinto that there's just too much things that I said, you know, kunezinto ezenzekayo that just make me not comfortable with the setup. Yes, I don't even know what to say. I think you guys will understand. Mama, I'm a mother, you know, and when you're a mother, it's your instincts. You want to, like, how you think. Like, I'm dealing abantwana. I'm really not fighting using the kids, and that's a mistake you guys have. I'm dealing abantwana. I'm dealing like, I'm not doing that. And like, if when dealing abantwana, I was supposed to cause a lot of drama, you know. Abantwana, they don't keep it a secret. Like, they don't. They do like crazy shit. Sorry, but they do the craziest things. Ndipolile, mna. I just switch on the TV and things are said about me, and I'm just like, yeah. So I feel like, you know, families need to sit down and just discuss the whole thing, because yeah, what I will say that there's a lot of pride. Pride phambili pride kule situation endikuyo. There's too much pride in it. So unless that pride goes down, then yeah. Next question. Would you be on a reality show, e.g. the Mummy Club? Guys, Mummy Club, isn't it for people abanemali? Like, Mummy Club, I for abantu abanemali. Abachise namadoda rich, and your baby daddy is rich, and he's doing all the rich stuff for you. Nasihlala lokishini mina. So I don't think I'll be considered for Mommy Club. Because I'm a Lokshin girl. Nithi ntoni kasi? What's a Lokshin? So I think Mommy Club is for abantu abahlala kwi-suburbs. Ema-suburbsini abantu banemali, umethiswele isigwili. So ngoku the squilly is still doing everything for you, yabona, when you're married to the squilly. But again, unfortunately, I was not metissed by squilly. Are you dating? Well, I think I explained this, so I'm not going to answer that. What are you planning new this year, career-wise? Okay, I'm actually I want my businesses to expand. To be honest, like I ndifuna usebenza business but because ndigqibile ngesikolo, I do want to get a job, yabona, just for extra income, like good income. I want to have my own house, yabona. I'm not a big fan of renta, so ndifuna uba so getting a job is great. And futhi le course endifundeleyo i-course ka-government, so I can get umsebenzi government and then be right. So I'm just being realistic. Yeah. Do you plan to have any more children in the future? When I get married, I'll obviously have more children. So ngoku, yeah, no, guys, in the tipsy. Oh. This is my third glass. I think it's all you. Yeah, but yeah. Wrong, you want come? 14.5% alcohol. Don't drink and drive. Alcohol reduces driving ability. Anyways, aqonze igqiba ke sali guys. Yebethunana, where was I? Yeah, so abantwana ndizobafumana married. Okay, ezinye portions ziyafana, so I'm gonna skip them. Ndicela xa une chance ungene ku live, zikhona izinto endifuna ukubuza zona. But you could have asked here, my baby. Go kuze apha. Ngizokuphendula. How long did it take to be painless on your mommy makeover? It took me 9-10 days, but like I feel a lot of pain. Should I light in it? I'm gonna go on. Let me just quickly light because this is where I am, Kasan. I just want to show you guys where I am. Sana, it's like it's Ganeta Sana up, and Ian disappointed the fucking weather. Sorry, my language just again. Ian disappointed the weather, Kasan. Let me quickly just light. Some can light delay is over right. Yeah. I'm delight. Can delight like I hope it better. I'd put on light on. So Yeah, how long did it take to be painless? So I think after 8 days, we did right. I was able to walk. I was able to like do things, but not a lot of things. My back was like my biggest enemy. Like my back was so painful. My back was literally so painful. I think tonight I'm gonna go eat out. Yes, it comes famous. They actually have nice restaurants and we eat that. Yeah. So Sana, like, okay. I think the man can. Sana, there's this question, Eti. People you keep close to you, they end up being jealous of you. Guys. Ah. Do you think that's true though? Do you think that's true? Nandazi. Like I don't think you'll ever know who's jealous of you, like until they do something that's obvious, that's like, is it me or my camera's a bit funny? Like when there's something that's gonna show that they're jealous. Sorry, I think someone called me, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if that really happens. Like yeah, people around me being jealous of me. And man, I don't know. Abantu abanomona bayabhaqeka anyways. Babhaqwa ngabantu bangaphandle, babhaqwa nguwe. I don't know. Are you dating anyone currently? Show me no ways. Your beauty can be in vain. Guys, don't date for beauty, by the way. Okay, maybe some do, because I've seen a lot of people that only had beauty to offer get married and live happily ever after. So I don't think Lendine formula. I might get married for my beauty. Umdati umhle and chat. Amanye amadoda have, you know, they want to know about wenzani empilweni, and if maybe you are wife material. So mna beauty denzela mna. If I'm meant to die alone, I'll die alone. If I'm meant to die with someone, I'll die with someone. But for now, as I said, I'm having fun, and I do have people in my circle. Yeah, and it's jolly, but I'm having fun, a lot of fun. So yeah, I don't have a question. All I want for you is a happy life and yourself a beautiful house. Amen. That's gonna happen in Jesus' name. In Jesus' name, that's gonna happen. Ndiyafuna indlu, ndiyafuna ukuzimela, ndiyafuna like yabona already things. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, good, right, but I want more. So yeah. Yeah. Are you and him co-parenting? I think dependile lento in one of the interviews that there's currently no co-parenting, there's no communication or anything like that. So as soon as there's an update or kind of change to that, I'm definitely going to let you guys know about the co-parenting part. Otherwise the co-parenting is non-existent still now. So yeah, there's no co-parenting. What was the last straw that made you choose yourself? You guys know exactly what it was. That's the moment that I decided to get up and walk away. I will not be replaced. You can't replace me. So I mean, I don't know, like you just can't put someone before me. So that's why that was a last straw for me, because as a woman, you know what you've been through, you know what you've been submitting, and you know that you didn't do anything wrong to deserve what was done to you. And that was the last straw for me. Are you in a good space for falling in love again? I'm in a great space for falling in love again. like not even land ubiyenzeke with that guy, you know, that guy Loana, like nothing. Like I still strongly believe in love, and I strongly believe that there's someone out there for me. And when you're mother of two, but you're ngumntu. Am I not? I'm a person. Ngumntu, dimhle, right? Yabona. So there will always be someone. There will be someone for me. Like call those of Fikantandi for whatever that I have. Mna the approach mna. Athi yo ndikufuna nabantwana bakho. Like I cannot, and I'm just like I don't want that. Someone tried it with me. But like it's not about that. I'm enjoying being the free vuyo that I am. It's beautiful. I love it. And I know abantu bazothi, kodwa we wasting your years zoguga and you're gonna wanna settle down kugile. People get married at 40, people get married at 50, people get married at 60. If nigga chatting at 60, I will get married at 60 partner because so many blessing money. God will bless me with that. So let me live up to my name, Dunguvu Yokazi, happiness. Let me live up to it. Let me feel happiness. Can be happy. And be happy, man. You know, I've been with sadness. I've been with sadness almost my whole life. Like I'm literally experiencing happiness. And I know that there's a lot of people. And I know there's a lot of people apparently who actually, you know, they're just living a sad life, and their names mean joy, success. Their names are just these powerful names. Got baphila impilo opposite ebuhlungu, life of negativity, life of bad luck. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Not a question or assumption. Just want to tell you that you're an amazing mom. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Diazama. You know, I'm trying to do everything that I can for my kids. I'm trying to be there for them. I'm trying to be a present mom. I'm not trying to be a present mom. I am a present mom. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm done studying. I was studying at UNISA. So someone's asking me about the education. Guys, don't worry. NISO, you guys are there. You guys don't have to worry about the education. I'm done with all my modules, guys. Don't have to stress about that. Do you have any siblings? I have one brother. You look like a person who cuts people, who take you small, very quick. What does that mean? All the way from Phoenix, Durban. Power to Phoenix. What do you like doing on your spare time? What do I like doing on my spare time? What every mom likes doing on her spare time. I always think about taking my kids out to the park. I always think about just, as a mom, you always think about babies, man. Like you think about what your babies are doing, how your babies are. I think when I think about myself is when they like, because my son attends creche because he is in school. So that's when I decided, okay, let me just go for lunch. Let me just go for like a coffee. Let me invite a friend. Not like go like partying and drinking. No, it's like let's do a picnic. But But yeah, I mean, I do the most simplest things, on my spare time. So yeah, otherwise, as a mom, I'm always wondering what I can do with my babies. Yeah. What pushed you to start your own business? Okay, that is a very specific question. Sometimes go clearly, and things have happened in your life, things you don't understand, and you're goa, and then you decide ndobana yazini, you get as advices ngenayo yabona, you start reflecting in life ndobana what can keep you busy. Like, no man, because this is not on. You can't just sit and be a mom the whole day. You need to do something, like get money, do something. That's like in I'm in a land, but if something happens, do something. So like that's how the business ideas came. Do something. And I also had a team of people in Sebenzanabo. We started the whole business, and yeah, I mean, it's doing well, but not as well as I wanted to do. But it's doing well, but like in the Funa Ibe, I want it to be big. So Umgogo will make you do things that you never knew you would do in your life. So starting a business was part of the healing process. Yeah, as a person, as with you guys, like, do something about this. Like, kali business, do something, like, do something yakho, because reality show, there's no guarantee of me being the crash when you're reality show. So what do you do now? Like, what is your plan? Open the business. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad that I had a team of people that were willing to step in and help me with it. So I'm actually very proud of myself for actually executing that iphumelele. 2026 I've got much more to offer because businesses. I think I saw a question, Eti, you don't see advertising your businesses that much. It's because it's still on hold, as I mentioned in Domana. We couldn't continue with the summer project because of some issues. So definitely it's this year. It's still summer, so by March, I know you guys will be rocking your hair. There's a many variety, so yeah, ninga worry, So yeah, there's a many right cool. So yeah, that's the next question. I think a question that means it's fun. Guys, I'm on my third class. I'm done with my third class. Are you a very private person? Kind of. I'm kind of a private person. Kinda. To be honest, since in the boning content creation actually, like, in Kamyana, let me just, maybe it's not a bad idea. Otherwise I wasn't born for it. But no one was a content creation fan no Grace Mondlana, but bafana no Mihlani Ndamase, but bafana no Osima. Those people were born for it. Sign bougie, they were born for that. And then some of us just not, it just came to us. So we're like, okay, let me see what I can do. Maybe I can, the family I can design panapa, born. So kuna bantu who are actually born for that. content creation, being popular, being famous, being celebrities. Bomba into umuntu azane nayo, like into funeka umuntu ayenzile. Yabona? So yeah. What do you want your daughter to know and remember about you? I want my daughter to remember that I tried my best. You know, I wanted to know about umama uzamile. Like umama has been there for me. If I die, hopefully I don't die in the same night. But when I'm 42, she's gonna be 18. And I'm praying to God that, you know, I'll still be alive up until 40 years old. And see her as an 18-year-old, you know, matric Zulu will be preparing for Yentabeni. I really want those things. And I want both of them to remember me as a mom who's been there for them. You know, even if mhlambi sasokola okanye, you know, we've been through challenges, but I want them to remember me as being a mom who just never gave up on life. Like, especially Mdana, my daughter, I want her to be as strong as I am. Difuna akwazi beat any challenge that comes to her. Any challenge, whether it's school-wise, whether it's relationships, whether it's anything that has to do with impilo. That's a challenge that's gonna, like a challenge inzima that she wants to unalive herself. Like angayenzi. Yabona angayenzi. And just ayinqobe and win that challenge and move on. I'll be happy. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to be the strongest woman ever. Like, I really want her to remember me as umama wine motivator. Umama didn't appreciate weakness. Umama, like, when I'm down, no one is going to be weak about I wanted to push. I want her to remember me as a mom who just gave her the motivation to push in life. Don't die. Don't let your heart die. Don't let your soul die. Live. Do something. Pagama. Tintite. Do something. Lose weight. Go gymming. Meet new people. Get over it. Yeah, well, it's going to be a trauma. You're gonna be traumatized. You're gonna cry. You're gonna, but don't. Sukhala gogo cabanga ngoku impilo iyaqhubeka. People are meeting new people. People are peopling papandle, and then you want to be depressed. No. And I'm not saying this because ngoku I'm in this position. I'm kumnandi ndiyo ndiblomile. No, ndiblome nice, bona yonke into right. Thina ngoma kaThembi Siyethe leka lela ngoma ecula yizo uthina siblome nice, nice, yonke into say right, every day special. These girls are taking over, very nice, nice, I feel like nice, every day. From here to never. Now we have to do izinto zizolunga. Even if I cry, even if I fall, and ever those lyrics, I don't know, you guys should listen to the song. Uthembi Siyethe literally, like, Langoma, she talks about struggles and actually just elevating yourself. And she wrote the song for Izo. And you know Izo, when you watch it, it's about people just going through the worst in life and just being able to overcome the worst in their lives. So yeah, and Lokshini, I want to make it out the hood. I will make it out the hood. And I believe that's gonna happen soon. And I'm not forcing things. I'm not forcing things. I will not force things because I know God has me. So yeah, I'm done with my 3rd glass, so I'm gonna pour in my 4th glass. Glass number 4. Guys, I'm 14% Lona, but you see how strong I am. Stronger. But I can feel that there's something happening to me. Yeah. So what's the next? Hi V. Zindawo ni ilali zakho eMount Friend ngowasemzindo. Ndingowasemzindo. Yeah, eMount Friend ngowasemzindo. I love Mount Frey. Mount Frey is literally like my go-to. Lali. I mean, Klotatam. So yeah, that's probably where I'll feel connected. Lomama, I go, but like I feel really, really connected to my dad's village. Yeah, so Mount Frey is my go-to. Mount Frey is my go-to. You wanna give me? Oh God. Hope you're well. Would you consider doing reality TV again? Any other than not Izingane? I think someone asked about reality TV. I would. Yeah, I would. I would. I'm not gonna say anything, but I would consider going back to TV. For me. Yeah, for me and my, yeah, for me. Lastly, can you see more of the kids, please, if that's okay? I'm definitely gonna do more content with my kids, so yeah, I need to be alert because I'm gonna do more with the kids. I know it's not a question, but I want to say to you, I admire you so much. Thank you so much. I always look forward to seeing your posts, especially when you're doing well. Thank you so much. What happened to your friendship with Vicky? I'm gonna repeat that question. What happened to your friendship with Vicky? You know, there are people in your life, there are people who come in your life for a certain season. There are people who come in your life for a certain season. They have to be there for that season. And then people move on. I'm sure Nani, you guys get those people who are friends and they're close, but then ipele into. So it's something like that happened, you know, that happened. Nothing bad happened, but like there are just people who are there for a season in your life. You needed them at that point, but then yeah, that season ended and now you need to move on with your life. And that is the only thing I'm going to say between him and Vicky. Otherwise, no bad blood, no nothing. It's just that people move on. People find other friends. People move on with life. So I'm going to repeat this. There are people who are just there for a certain stage or a certain season. And they were, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you guys understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna say. Not a question, but I'm proud. I'm so proud of you, my girl. Thank you so much. Awukho umbuzo vuyo uyathanda qha. Thank you so much. I love you guys too. Would you consider, okay, no, that is the same question of co-parenting, and I think I answered that. How long it took you to eat normal diet after gastric sleeve? Okay, after a gastric sleeve, I think in 4 months I started eating normal food. In 4 months, yes, I started eating normal food. Like I started eating whatever I want to eat. I want to go out. I'm not on any diet, but I eat small portions of food. I can't finish into yonke. Even before, when I was fat, I used to eat big plates of food. Come with the big plate, I'm gonna feel like puking because I'm like, yo, you're plating haga. Like, no, you take plating haga. So, no, like now, yeah, like like I only eat small portions of food. It can be chocolates, to be like so small. It can be cake, to be so small. It can be McDonald's. I buy a burger, I'll only be able to eat half of it. Not even half, maybe like 4 bites. I can only finish light food, fish. I can finish fish. I can finish veggies. Like I can finish eggs. Like ukutya oku light, like proteins. You know, I can finish that because it's good and it's light. It's light. It's so sweet, so I can finish that. But like also in a small portion. But if you give me your carbs, I can't finish carbs. Like banzima, my stomach starts hurting because So yeah, let's see what the next question is. I've got a question, a very interesting question. But Iti, why was your mom communicating with Mseleku and not Mayeni? If you go to my Facebook posts, and you scroll down, you'll see Pa Bandibale the reason exactly why that was happening. I'm not going to repeat that, but that there was things happening at that time that my mom needed to communicate with him because there was a lot of disagreements between Uma and my mom, Uma and me. So if you go to that post, you kind of post on Ipali the way I'm like soon to be deleted, and I was narrating everything that was happening after Kupumela episode Leia Bete she never liked me and all of that. I then wrote about why she never liked me that time, because so and so and so and so and so. There was fake accounts as this girl, I'm not gonna say a name, that's how nice I am. I was going to the profile. This is her. She's the one who been terrorizer go 2019 to 2020 on my social media platform. Teta indobana mna ndithuka Uma. Yeah, that is that. She believed that it was me, but it wasn't me, because why ndizotuka umndeni ngamazi? And that was just a jealous girlfriend. That was a girlfriend who hated the fact that I was pregnant for, so yeah, that's why it was just really weird. Like, you're gonna fight me because Nimitele. So what am I supposed to do? In this because I got pregnant and he was dating you the same time and I got pregnant. So now you want to terrorize me because I got pregnant, and then you got pregnant on purpose and then you lost your babies, and now you're blaming me because I want to be the only one to give him a baby. It was crazy, guys. I think yes, the next time there was a story time, I won't be having one. Either one next time I'll sell her a Benini or something. Yes. Nibalisele. I've never had it easy. Never had it easy, son. Oh, much. The next assumption is that we are poker. And poker, I'm the nicest person if you ever meet. Nan poker, I am poker shame. Like, one thing about me, I will never poker. Like, I'm just like always nice. Like, I'm a nice girl, you know. Yeah, I'm a nice girl. Like, I'm very sweet. I'm sweet. Yeah, I'm very sweet. And pork, like, I feel like I'm because like in the sad in the car, like, and pork, like, and pork bantu, so why from pork? Like, why am pork? Am I porkable? Like, I talk like this all the time, and then bantu who are like, even if I ask a question and I don't know, but sorry, sisi, kuyuangaba, ay. Did I do something wrong? But that's okay. That didn't. Please continue to do more content. We love and support you and want to see you win. I will try my best to do content. As you can see, the tips because of the wine, but did I do it right? Hey guys, yes, I. Do you see that? Hima? Huh? Salam. I read this thing to her. I must admit, Basi. And then you'd be so scared. No matter, your eyes won't go back to normal when you do this. Hey guys, let me show you my talent. Oh, Tonana. Cut. In. Oh my God. Yeah, no. And because I'm Jonah, do you know that I have to go out tonight? I have a commitment tonight. And already isn't late ganja. I gotta look up I need to take a shower. Like, what should I do? Hey guys. Okay. Do you talk to kid? And we're talking about Zulu's brother. Yeah. So no, sorry, I don't talk to him because there's no communication. So I do think about it, but I wonder how they would be if they were both brothers and bebedlala kunye. And that's my ultimate enza lento okay. But like I really wish in the they were those brothers. Yabona aba like yabona when I take a video of my son. Come ikhona apha prof. I saw that next question. When I see a video of my son edlala, I always like imagine, okay, I think it's on my other phone. And Gondi Lapa. I have 2 iPhones, so I save like save okay, I ithathwanga ndim ithathwa ifoni kamakazi. But like every time I see like a video, like I make like this video of my son, I always imagine like both of them just banganjani together. And it's normal, you know, it's a normal feeling that, you know, because I go on social media and you see a picture of him, you know, and sometimes you guys have this thing of putting him and my son together and you call them brothers, bayafana and all of that. And I feel like it happens a lot. Like sometimes we're calling about I wonder if they were like, you know, bevana, bekula kunye, be together, you know, but because of circumstances that needs to be fixed and needs to be talked, and there's still some maturity that needs to be I don't know, the maturity or pride that needs to be fixed, so that can happen. Yeah. I saw a question at Iwan told me, guys, Iwan needs a dinner. It can't be. I have to go somewhere tonight. Emma, repeat the question. Will you get married again? Will I get married again? I don't know. Probably. I feel like it's God's will to get married. I feel like God blesses people with marriage. Yabona, so andizoforce umtshado. Andizoforce umtshado. And I'm not gonna just say yes to any person because nangu eti ufuna umtshada. I really want to be careful this time so that what happened to me last time does not happen again. Yabona, do you know what I do? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Like I'm fooling the one repeat the same mistake because like at the time I was desperate to be called someone's wife, but like now I'm not desperate to be called someone's wife. If it happens, it happens, but I really hope that it happens with umntu right, umntu with pure intentions, umntu who just doesn't want to come with a strategy esphambeneyo apha esingazosebenza, because kaloku siyabona uba abanye abantu they came with strategies and then when they got busted umntu all of a sudden it disappeared. You can't steal the destiny yomntu. Just can't do that. God is gonna humble you. Like you can't, you know, you just can't do that. You can't come and plan up uba you want to steal someone's destiny. You uzocha or you will die. I'm telling you, you can't do that. Like, you really can't. The tipsy or I'm gonna say whatever. God, I'm gonna say whatever that comes to mind. Comedy tips. Is Mhlopekazi and Zulu gonna go to Mzumbe? Time will tell, to be honest. Time will tell. To be honest. Like, time will tell. Yeah, time will tell. Do you plan on having more kids in future? I think I answered this question. But I'm going to have more kids. But go. No. But I tell my too. I'm not gonna have more kids. There's new questions here, so I'm not gonna answer them. Are you willing to co-parent? Yes, I think any parent is willing to okay. I'm willing to co-parent because Nesba abanye ama I didn't know mommy from the wine. Abanye abanye drama, they just drag the whole thing of co-parenting. But if my baby daddy like changed his mind and decided why he wants to parent, then I'll allow him, you know. But in the rights, can't just come to Cape Town no, no, you can't do that. So yeah, do you see yourself having a vacation in Dubai? Do I see myself having a vacation in Dubai? I feel like Dubai is so like, why do I feel like it's, guys, Dubai, like I'm so scared of Dubai. It's a beautiful place, but like it's already Zivapan. I think when Dubai I'm going to them. Because even they are not a pan and the chomis and Sana, I don't want rumors to start turning Yamagaga into Dubai because there's definitely a lot of I'm not planning to do that. Even if I was offered 1 million to swallow poop and this Yenza and this Yamagaga. Next question. Do you plan on getting a place and a car? Definitely. I don't want to say when, but definitely I am planning on getting a place in a car. I want to start with a car, because I think a car will make things easier for me. Ekaya, I'm still accepted. Ekaya, I'm still, I still have my room. My kids have like my kids are fine. They have the room. So sorry. So Ekaya's right, but I'm gonna move out eventually. I'm shocked that you are doing this Q&A. Don't take any comments to heart, please. Nah, I don't take things to heart anymore. After surgery, can one still be able to maintain pregnancy again? You can get pregnant again during pregnancy. Yes, you can definitely get pregnant again during pregnancy. You can get pregnant again after my makeover or gastric sleeve. Yes, sorry, I think the sorry, so I'm just answering. Is your Facebook monetized? Yes, it is monetized. Yeah, my Facebook is definitely monetized, so you don't have to worry about that. Yeah, so guys, okay, how do you do it? Okay, no, let me post this. I think it's open to the last questions. How do you do it? Like everything. How do you do it? Like everything, from moving on to being this empowering woman you are. The empowering, like, am I empowering? Like, and then was labelisha, you know, like I don't like labeling myself like the empowering. Yeah, wanna like I don't know, like I don't I like it when people say it, because I'm like, oh, that's what you think. You think I'm empowering. Wow, okay. I really appreciate that, but I don't think, like, the same thing that I've mentioned before, but I don't think I'm an influencer. I don't think I empower people, but I just think that people, I feel like I influence people's hearts, and that I just people relate to me and my content, what I post a lot. So yeah, I mean, andifuni impilo edabukisayo. Like, I don't want to be dabukist. Like, I've lived a life where, like, abantu, they just looked at me and they felt sorry, and I'm actually so glad that, like, no one is looking at me and feeling sorry for me anymore. Like, people are just looking at me like, we're so proud of you, like, you look amazing. Like, come and pull in the mall, like, people will tell me I look beautiful, like, oh Mhle, you made a great choice by losing weight, oh Mhle, your body looks banging. And I'll be in my outfit and it's snatched, like, and one of my waist is like, my boobs are, my ass is back. Everyone. So people will see me in public, you know, my lace laid or whatever. But now, since I had the installation for more than 4 days, show over. But yeah, like, people buy normal these days. Like, no one is coming to me ati, because I remember before, you know, after people will come to me and they'll pray for me. Oh mntanam, uzoba right, yeva. Oh mntanam, yo, like, ungayihoyi imali mntanam, yayibona. Like, people will look so worried, and I hated that. I hated being felt sorry for. And then now abantu, when I go out, they are just so, like, they're happy, you know. Bayancoma, like, you awusemhle sana, hawu umzimba wakho hayi girl iwaist yayibona. So, like, you know, like, it has changed, like, yeah, like, I really like that. I like that a lot, and it's amazing that the change that within me, and, you know, physically and spiritually, changing, that people, when they approach me now, they say something different. They see a different view. They see, like, not necessarily a different view, but babona uvuyo, and they seeing uvuyo who's become a better version of herself. So yeah, I mean, I'm actually very happy about that. Sana, I got this raspberry palm. Nifumene piano shop man bangu. Uvojini anazi bayindona. But ke sana igodi emnomeni. Enuka kamandi. Yenze lowe soft. Sana ngaqabuza. Ngaqabuza. Sana. Kanjani, guys? Nisho paki comments. Guys, bani ngathengisa iwine ngayithenga. Like, iwine ibhalwe igama lami ngayithenga. Senjuba sindibuza ngayithenga. Yeah, at least abantu bazothi ndiyanqwakuza, because you guys know that I'm acting like this because they sell 4 glasses of wine. So for me to be acting like this is normal. Yo, you're going, son. Remember I said no. They sell 4 glasses of wine. That's how I'm acting like this. And if you guys are well behaved, don't Cooper. Siyambeni singaphandle. Ale funa ngishashifona mi flat. Then zobuya. Flat. I didn't even do my nails because I know I'm ziwile and I didn't have time. But I'm gonna book the ones presently. Even lay phone lay the shoot and I became Speguneta. I'm so disappointed. Like, hey bo, why Guneta? But yeah, guys, the entire okay. Let me see if there's any other questions. I think questioners needs upper are the same questions, so yeah, they are the same. And Kasana, I think it is all deleter. Yeah. Yeah, ayikho. Yeah, Azi, come and check. Like, it's all the same questions. I don't think there's anything. Am I ignoring you guys? Sorry, I thought I was done with the video. Yeah. Okay, but nothing's olala go. Better right there. Zolala. I'm gonna sleep. Iwani utayela Lisa Kisan. Zolala. No, I'm joking. I have to do things tonight. But I think in Zolala up until like just for an hour. Is it possible? Then if in the whole night is always updates. Bye guys.